Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the zoo. The minions with me this evening are Camel
Good evening.
and Tyr.
Good evening.
We might be getting joined by Adam. Costin had to bow out, though. So,
Okay.
how are you both doing this evening?
I'm doing all right. Just enjoying my first day off. I've got the weekend. I get
Nice.
alternating weekends off with my
Nice.
job. So
That's good.
yeah,
Any great
it'd be
plans
nice
for
if
your
they
first-
didn't try to. It'd be nice if they didn't try to keep calling me in every day I have off. So
Yep. Any plans for your first weekend off, or just dick around and relax?
nah, housework and play a video game.
Copy
uh,
that.
My new autism is Hearts of Iron 4.
I cannot get into that. Like, I want to get into the World War II, World War I, World War II era, but I can't get into that one. I have it.
Mhm.
I don't know what it is about that one. Like, I can barely get into fucking.
Well, I mean, it's a paradox game, so like I
Yeah,
got
if you
into
like
it because of
CK.
Crusader Kings. So,
Yeah.
but
good.
I go to the wiki and I learn like all the command codes, and I just cheat like a motherfucker. So that way I learn how the mechanics work, and then I can play an actual game.
How you doing on EU3?
On what?
Sorry, not EU3. Crusader King 3.
My computer is unable to play it. Like
It's a potato.
Yeah. I get to like the loading screen and that's it. So when I upgrade the computer, when I finally, I think I've been saying this for years at this point, but when I finally get around to it, that is the first game I'm playing. So
Mhm.
Hopefully by the time you get around to playing it, they have most of the shit they had in because you'll probably like this, they added China. You can actually play as China, all of China, Southeast Asia, and Japan.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
that is what I like about Hearts of Iron is I can play as communist
whole
China,
world.
nationalist China, Imperial Japan.
When you play as nationalist China, do you start by just making sure that you eliminate communist China?
You should.
I have
Set
not played
history right.
so far. I've only played as two countries really, and that's the U.S. and Germany.
Mm.
And I have not
Florida.
completed. I've not completed a playthrough yet. Like I'm still, like I said, I'm still dicking around learning the mechanics of the game.
Mhm.
I learned this about just a general saying. I learned this about Paradise games. I set a goal, and once I've achieved that goal, I've achieved my goal for the playthrough.
Nice.
Destroying Charlemagne's empire was one of my goals as a Egyptian in EU2. Sorry,
Mhm.
Crusader Kings 2. Like the truly last Egyptian character in that game, you can find and can play as him, and you can spread the Egyptian culture all over fucking Egypt. That's right.
Mhm.
And I wanted to destroy Charlemagne's empire because of it.
I like. I'll have like my Catholic playthrough. I'll have my Vikings playthrough.
Heathen.
I'll have my Muslim playthrough. But if I had to pick one that I think is just kind of my fun, like this one's a little bit more difficult, so it makes it a little more enjoyable. Ethiopian Jew.
Oh God, Jesus Christ! What the fuck are you doing to yourself? Like, all right. So, Sanguine, have you played Crusader Kings 2, 3?
Of course.
Oh, all right. So you should know that they are in like the fucking worst starting position ever.
Yeah.
They got Sunnis to the north, they got fucking Shiites to the east, and then everybody fucking hates them. Yo, you can't ask for a worse playthrough start. Like, yo, that is hell mode.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Jewish history.
Well, I mean, it's also a little bit easier because you've got like religious causes for war. With you can wage holy war in every 360-degree holy war.
Yep.
Man, but that's still fucking sad because you got So you got to worry about the sods coming over from.
Well, no, like when I started off in like the end of the 8th century, middle 8th century. So like it's mostly like Nestorian Christians and Muslims across the over on the peninsula.
Okay, that's a little different because any other time you are fucked. Like that is hell mode.
Yeah, like the goal is to try and take over Africa, North Africa.
I'm not bad. That's probably what I want them to add next. I want them to add all of I fucking couldn't stand the Sunset DLC, Sunset Invasion DLC.
Oh, yeah.
Granted, I know it's ahistoric, but the problem with it was they treated it like the Mongol invasion. So all of a sudden you would have this highly advanced massive force that crossed the ocean to get to you. Out of fucking nowhere. No warning that they're coming, no preamble. They would just fucking cross the ocean. Mm-hmm. And this massive invasion force. Like the fuck? You fucking barely. You got canoe. Like your shit isn't even fucking boats. That fucking canoes and you crossing the ocean.
They learned from the Vikings.
That shit pissed me. Like whenever I played that game, I always turned that DLC off. It did
that
not
would actually be
to the game.
A fascinating alt history. Where the Vikings, so same as real life, Vikings expand out to Greenland, Iceland, then they hit North America.
Mm-hmm.
The alt history starts by Viking culture spreads. So even though it's all these native tribes, all of them start
worshiping Odin and
massive spheres, getting indoctrinated into Viking culture.
Shit.
So you have Viking culture in North America.
I got one better for you. I would love to see the Viking Empire, the Viking culture clash with the Aztecs. Like see how they would have fought each other.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I'm getting at. That you would have North America slowly being converted, so you would end up with eventually the Northern American Viking culture, which would be an interesting admixture of Viking and then native, because that's kind of how the Vikings did shit. They, in a way somewhat similar to the Greeks, would incorporate other gods and other beliefs. That's one of the ideas behind everyone knows the Aesir, of course. The main Norse gods.
Yes.
Then there's the Vanir.
Yes.
Who were another set of gods that they warred with. And there's two of their gods are actually included in the Aesir group that everyone thinks of. Because Freya and Freya.
You're right.
Are both Vanir rather than Aesir.
Mm-hmm.
So you would end up with something similar with them kind of culturally conquering, even if they didn't militaristically conquer North America, where suddenly you would have these native beliefs kind of worked into this strange Norse belief system.
So instead of having they would have the Aesir, the Vanir, and we'll call them the Mohicans, I guess.
It would be the Aesir, the Vanir, and then it would be like the
something ending in ear.
Yeah, it'd end in ear. So it'd be like the Markir, because it was Markland.
All the Savager gods.
And it would be this weird mixture of Norse beliefs and native beliefs kind of combining, and then you would see that clash with the more traditional indigenous beliefs when that expanded far enough down that it started hitting the Aztec and the more established empires.
Okay.
That just seems like that would be a fascinating old history to me.
It sounds like a great old history. Like we come across horned helmets and fucking drinking horns with damaged what was it, sharpened obsidian Makuhito in his body, Makuhito marks.
Yep. And it would also give the natives of that group would end up learning metalworking because the Norse knew and were rather accomplished metalworkers. So you'd have this really cool old history where rather than it being settlers coming to a U.S. that, well, not a U.S., but an Americas that didn't have metal work, suddenly it's they come and holy shit, they have swords? Like actual swords rather than glorified stone tools.
They would scalp somebody with an actual blade. Shit, imagine that being that been added to fucking Viking culture or Norse culture. Scalping.
Yep.
Because they already got blood eagling.
Yep. It would be really fucking interesting.
And really fucking bloody.
Oh, yeah. It would not be an enemy that you would want to face off against.
Shit, what if the Aztecs with their culture, instead of sacrificing themselves, they sacrificed their enemies. So captured Vikings would be offered on the pyre, offered the temple to the gods. These are the two cultures I never want to fucking face in battle.
Oh, yeah. And like I said, there's a bunch of ways that you could write the story and expand out on it. It'd be a very cool old history.
Oh, yeah. I think we brought around the elephant in the room for far too long.
Shall we go to the discussion of all the shit that popped up? Oh, and Adam just popped in the back room.
Hello, Adam.
How's it going?
Pretty good. Yourself?
Going all right.
What up, Mexican man? Nothing much. Me and Sanguine were nerding out.
Yep. We were talking about a interesting old history premise of, how the Vikings made it to North America?
Yeah.
What if Viking culture expanded and ended up becoming an admixture of Viking and Indian cultures blending together? Because they did that with other gods. That's how the Vanir became part of the Norse pantheon.
Would that be though like a mixture of how they did it in terms of England, where they brought over some of their cultures, but they also like integrated with some of the Bretonian and local cultures?
Yeah, that was pretty much the idea, that it would be this weird admixture of the two. So you wouldn't end up with something that is entirely Norse, nor would you end up with something that's entirely Indian. It would be this very strange admixture that they now have metalworking from the Norse, and they have these things from the Indians, and it ends up with just this very strange but complex and aggressive people.
this hodgepodge of gods and bloodshed. Like it would be again. That would be an interesting read. But again, we were dancing around the elephant.
Yep. Shall we go to the discussion of current events then?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to be the one to bring it up, or shall I do? To give the summary.
You can go ahead.
So, once again, there's a dust-up that's originating in the Twin Cities. This time, it was a woman who was being detained at the very least by ICE and Leos that decided that they didn't want to comply with basic orders like stop the car, get out of the car, identify yourself, shit like that. Normal things. So they decided that they were going to instead drive and try to best case, or the most charitable argument, not best case scenario, but the most charitable argument is that they were scared, they were trying to get away, so they tried to flee in their car.
Mm-hmm.
The thing was, there was an officer that was kind of front and to the left of their car. Close enough that there wasn't much room between the officer and the car. Another officer right at the side window. So they started to accelerate. The first image or first footage of the incident was at a weird kind of back angle where you couldn't really see everything that was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And people were going, well, she was obviously turning the wheels, and you could see that the car never even got close to hitting the officer. Second bit of footage was the actual officer's body camera, where you can see him get hit, you can hear him get hit, and that's why he responded with lethal force, because he had just been attacked with lethal force.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, a car counts as lethal force. You hit someone with a car, it is likely to cause grievous bodily harm or grievous bodily injury and or death. That's what lethal force means, by the way. For people that don't know the definition of lethal force is any sort of force that is likely to result in grievous bodily harm / injury and or death. Grievous bodily harm / injury means a crippling wound.
Yes.
General
She was in an
Grievous.
SUV. I think, yeah, she was in an SUV. That would have killed him.
Yeah. So
Oh,
people.
okay.
Okay.
You're talking about the Minnesota bit,
Yep.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
You saw the recent body cam footage,
Yeah,
right?
the
Yep.
one what I just mentioned, that in the body cam you can not only see the officer was hit, you can hear the officer get hit.
Not only that, but you can see the lady and how smug she is as she's sitting there telling him, like, yeah, go on and do your thing. It's like, dude, these people full on believe that they're able to just go around and interact with these federal. And again, don't get me wrong, I'm not a fan of the police or the federal. Like, I have my issues with them, but at the same end, I understand, like, dude, if these guys are here to do an operation, it's retarded to go up there and think you're gonna go up and like smack them in the face and nothing is gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be taken down. Did you see the big guy that was taken down? Like a whole bunch
Yeah.
of guys took him down. It's like yeah, it doesn't matter who you are. Like, these guys got a job to do, and they're not fucking around, and they're not the police force who are told to stand down. Like,
Yes.
that's a big difference.
They've been empowered to do what is needed in order to do the job.
Yes.
Whereas the local police have been damn near gelded.
But the problem is that we are allowing these people First off, there is no such thing as a legal observer. Only thing that is a legal quote unquote observer is in polling for elections. That's what a legal observer is for.
See, I will say that you can
You can
watch the cops, and the way that you do that is you stay out of them doing what they're doing, and you just observe.
Dude,
from
okay,
the
and
distance.
with that, there's plenty of examples of, I guess, what you would call a legal observer, or people just extended their First Amendment right and watching and recording.
Yes, you can watch, you can record.
But in terms of this lady, like I said, that smug face, and this is what pisses me off, because she was just trying to. It's like, no, she knew what she was fucking doing, and I guess her wife is the one who came out of the car and was like telling him like, hey, why don't you go get a meal, big man, and like, why don't you, what are you doing? And she was telling him, these people are agitators. They were looking for this shit.
Yes. You do want to hear her poetry because she apparently.
Oh wait, does she do limericks or haikus?
No. Me.
I do not consent.
On learning to dissect fetal pigs by Renee Nicole McLean, later Renee Nicole Good.
Wait, feral pigs or fetal
I do
pigs?
not consent.
Fetal. She is a Vogon, and you will listen to her goddamn poetry.
Are we sure that isn't an insult to the Vogons?
I think it is an insult to the Vogons. It's all right. This is her poetry. Skeptok found her prize-winning poem.
I blame Skeptok.
I want to back my rocking chairs. Sophophilis sunsets, occultal jungle sounds that are. I gotta show you all this. I can't.
No,
I don't think I can read it. Look. Here.
Am I going to have to do the dramatic reading of the poem?
Yes, you are, because I don't think I can fucking.
Okay, let me.
I'll link you the so you don't have to squint and.
I can read it perfectly fine here.
You sure? All right.
Yeah. Her prize-winning poem on learning to dissect fetal pigs by Renee Nicole Macklin. Later, Renee Nicole Good. I want to back my rocking chairs, solipsist sunset, and coastal jungle sounds that are tercent from...
What the fuck is that?
Tercets from cicadas and pentameter from the hairy legs of cockroaches. I've donated Bibles to thrift stores, mashed them in plastic trash bags with an acidic Himalayan salt lamp. The post-baptism Bibles, the ones plucked from the street corners, from the meaty hands of zealots, the dumbed-down, easy-to-read, parasitic kind. Remember more the slick rubber smell of high-gloss biology textbook pictures. They burned the hairs inside my nostrils. And salt and ink that rubbed off on my palms. Under the clippings of the moon at 2:45 a.m., I studied and repeat ribosome, endoplasmic reticulum. Well, actually, they don't go for the full name. Endoplasmic, lactic acid, stamen, at the IHOP on the corner of Powers and Stetson Hills. I repeated and scribbled until it picked its way and stagnated somewhere I can't point to anymore. Maybe my gut. Maybe there in between my pancreas and large intestine is the piddly brook of my soul. It's the ruler by which I reduce all things now, hard-edged and splintering from knowledge that used to sit a cloth against fevered foreheads. Can I let them both be this fickle faith, this college science that heckles from the back of the classroom? Now I can't believe that the Bible and Quran and Bhagavad Gita are sliding long hairs behind my ear like mom used to, and exhaling from their mouths make room for wonder. All my understanding dribbles down the chin onto the chest and is summarized as life is merely to ovum and sperm and where those two meet.
Snap your fingers, motherfucker. Snap your fingers.
That was god awful. It had no flow.
She's no Shakespeare, that's for damn sure. I did not consent to any of that.
That was not poetry. That was.
It didn't rhyme once.
Yeah.
It didn't make sense. I was not absorbed.
This is like a. This is what I imagine the verbal equivalent of a stroke is.
Mm-hmm. Oh God!
Halfway through, I started tasting pennies.
God damn it!
Yeah, that was painful to read.
I mean, I really didn't care one way or the other, but I'm kind of glad the guy shot her now.
Jesus!
It was that bad. Yeah, fuck her.
Wait, I'm going to change my picture, to something more appropriate to just. I think this should be my new picture for a little while.
With the first time that she put pen to paper, the Vogon poetry is now the 4th worst poem.
Yes, the Vogons have been.
I mean, after
redeemed.
listening to that whole spiel, trying to run over a cop is her second worst crime in my eyes.
That cop's a fucking hero.
Give that man a fucking medal and a promotion.
But yeah, the thing that is infuriating is people saw the first video, they made up their mind, and then the second video comes out. The second video that actually is from a usable angle, one that actually shows what happened on the scene, and no one, or at least one side of matters, doesn't give a shit. It's, again, the hands up, don't shoot bullshit. Also, did you hear about the weird racialization of the issue?
Yeah, somehow. No, I haven't heard about that. Like, what? She's black somehow, or somehow she's
spiritually black.
Oh no, the weird racialization is when this event happened, people started chanting, "Say her name."
Oh God, that bullshit.
Apparently, you aren't allowed to say her name because she's white, or was white. Now she's.
I mean, she's
pallid,
definitely a different shade
gray.
of white now. Yeah.
But
yeah,
because she was white, you can't say her name because say her name is just for black women.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's their anthem.
That is our music. You can't be using that music.
Yep. So yeah, apparently say her name is now a phrase that can only be said about black women and other minorities.
We can't go chasing waterfalls either, man. It's not allowed.
You better listen to the rivers and the lakes like you used to. All right, there it is.
No, like at first when I heard that some lady got shot by the cops for like blocking the road, I was excited because I thought like we finally get to shoot those hippies just sitting in the middle of the street. I didn't realize at first that she was in a car.
Again, look, I hate how people are bringing this up like, oh well, they should have shot the tires in the cold of winter. if you shoot the tire, she could have an explosive blowout, and she could have died that way, and it could have been a massive explosion, or she could have fucking kept moving, slid, and like hit someone else. It's like the motherfuckers. Remember ages ago when the girl was getting stabbed and the cop shot the girl doing the stabbing? They said, "Oh, shoot in the leg."
Oh yeah, LeBron, like he got mad about that one.
Yeah, he should have shot in the leg. Like, motherfucker, are you
No,
fucking stupid?
he was like trying to dox that dude. He wasn't trying to say he shot her in the leg. He was talking about accountability. He's like, yeah, he shot a bitch trying to stab somebody. That's we're holding him accountable by like giving him a raise. He did his job.
But my point being, like, they act like, all right, they act like, cops are trained marksmen and they could bullseye a fucking fly off a goddamn rat's ass at 1 billion paces away.
I like how people think anybody who has police or military training is like some kind of sharpshooters. Like,
yeah,
they have like levels, right? And like, some people barely. You ever see somebody like barely scrape by with like a D- in school? You tell me they don't have that kind of shit in the military too? Honestly,
yep.
Or in the police department.
But again, like all the shit that could go wrong with him, quote unquote, shooting a leg, he could have hit her femoral artery, and that's if he hit her. What if he didn't hit her and the bullet hits the ground and the friction causes the bullet to skip and hit someone else?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so now you have, if that one, either one of those scenarios happened, he should have shot her, sent him back, or he should have shot her in the arm. Shot left out of hand.
I will counter. I think this was the perfect time for him to shoot her.
Yes.
There will be no riots for this. It's too fucking cold, and it's a white lady. Like, I mean, when it comes to like police-involved shootings, like he won the lottery. He hit the jackpot. Like nobody's gonna care about this shit next week.
Oh no! Like Minnesota's trying to prosecute him.
Yeah, they already have protests and shit going on.
Yeah, Minnesota.
Yeah, there's already riots.
They are trying, but will it go anywhere? That's the question.
Nope, because the federal government has jurisdiction and he has immunity. Like this is a lawful shooting, and no matter what they say, they can't override the federal government. Like this is both been Tim Walz is because it's taken away from the Somalians, but also a fucking never death knell for this man. Because if he does fight this with the federal government, he will lose. There's no fucking way he can win this one. There's a 0% chance this will happen.
Oh, he's already reached the point where both sides fucking hate him because he did the cardinal sin when it comes to the people that are currently protesting. Because the people that are currently protesting, he said, we need to make sure that the protests stay peaceful. If you're violent in the state, you aren't a protester, you're a rioter, you should be punished. So cardinal sin right off the bat with that. They aren't for him.
And we don't like him because he's fucking a thief.
Because he's corrupt as shit. So, yeah, there's really no one that is on his side currently because the insane people aren't on his side since he told them they aren't allowed to just attack random people. And the same people haven't been on his side for a bit.
Tim Walz had Tim Walz shut his fucking mouth and not have been vice VP, he'd have been way happier. Like, the moment he agreed to be VP is when his whole political career fell apart. That debate was a disaster. Like, that debate was such a fucking disaster that it will be talked about for years. JD,
see,
go ahead.
I disagree. The moment that he fucked up was when he had his government pressure people not to talk about corruption, because that debate was a bad debate.
Yeah,
but what would have happened is that he would have been known as having a bad debate.
Wait,
Being known as having a bad debate beats the ever-living shit out of being known as facilitating one of the largest frauds that we've found in the U.S.
are you talking about the
in decades.
vice presidential debate?
Yeah, he Vance smoked him.
I think Vance or Waltz. I think Waltz pretty much crumbled when he made that
I'm friends with school shooters.
well, that too, but when he was like, "Oh,
I'm a knucklehead."
this guy's been a joke. I don't understand, And then even like the recent assassination attempt, where it's some goofy fucking trans person with a hammer. It's like, okay, first off, how many of these people are gonna come at these people with hammers?
Well,
what's the correlation here? Isn't
well,
the
first
third
off,
assassination attempt with a hammer?
The Pelosi incident, I don't think that was a assassination. I think that was lover going bad type shit.
No, so this is something that I found interesting. Did you ever follow up with the Nancy Pelosi thing and hear why the guy committed the crime? Because he stated what his motivation for committing the crime was.
Yeah,
What?
he said it.
No, it wasn't to get Pelosi.
No, he was after the fucking husband.
It wasn't to go after the husband. It wasn't to get Pelosi. It was that by kidnapping the Pelosi's, he could lure out this one random, I think it's like a community college professor.
Okay, he's insane. Got it.
Who wrote this one paper that he believes is really the one behind all these shady groups and was the mastermind for all the shit that he thought was wrong in the world.
All right,
Dude was completely fucking insane.
But why did he need
Corey,
a hammer?
don't-
What is that, Maccabee? I'm out.
He used a hammer because he didn't want to kill his hostages. He wanted to take them in order to get the one random community college professor.
Okay, first off, Sanguine,
come out.
You of all people know that a good clunk with a hammer.
Yes, I
And an
know
area.
this. You know this.
We'll kill you. We'll aerate your brain.
This place
That
hurt you
a-
for a bit.
Community college professor is running every secret organization on Earth. Doesn't.
All right, this is. Want to hear my theory?
Are the standards so low that like community college professors are getting in the Illuminati? Really?
Yes. But here's my theory. Pelosi's a lich, and David DePatt was a paladin, and the hammer shit was, his holy weapon, and he was trying to kill her. He was trying to
No.
find her phylactery.
As the resident giant dwarf, we dwarves do not claim that motherfucker.
Okay, hold on. And Tyr, you wanna?
I said paladin.
Leech?
Yeah, he was not a paladin
lich.
of Moradin.
Hold on, Tyr. How is Nancy Pelosi able to keep her a bosom if she's
a
lich?
fucking lich. Like, dude, do you not know that body jumping is a lich thing? We do that
I don't know.
occasionally.
No, I did not know that. As a paladin, I did not know that. That's not my.
What did you say? What was that? What was that last part? Repeat that.
As a paladin, I do not.
I can't be your
these.
friend anymore. I'm not friends with paladins.
What?
Right, anti-paladin. Very anti-paladin. Can't be a friend.
Deus Volt.
I'll be honest. I don't really have a class. What pairs well with chaotic lawful?
Rogue.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go with that.
Wait, did you
There
just
you
say chaotic lawful?
Yes, and essentially he's a rogue.
Do you mean chaotic neutral? Or chaotic good?
Whichever one works, I don't care.
Because lawful is the antonym of chaos.
He could be chaotic neutral. He just does what he pleases. It
Yeah.
really does fit you. You just do what the fuck you please.
Or chaotic good is when you do what you believe is right, whether or not it is legally
Lawful.
permissible.
I'll take it.
Sorry.
But yeah, the only classes that really care about, or the two main classes that really care about
No.
lawfulness.
Okay, no, we were talking about Nancy Pelosi's leech boobs.
Lich boobs, yes.
How does that work?
All right, all right.
Well,
you know,
she's a lich and she has breasts. I mean,
all right. You do know that this is my theory. You know, she also has levels in Skinwalker.
They walk too?
Skinwalker, you know, you can put somebody's skin on and become them.
Oh. Yeah.
Hey, this is my theory. I haven't met
Camel
her.
just went very silent there.
As the resident Indian, he should know about Skinwalkers.
I mean, Nancy Pelosi is the reason why I don't go whistling in the woods in the middle of the night.
There you go. See?
What was that? You're hanging out with your friends who are natives, and they're like, "Yeah, just stay inside." And you hear shit outside. You don't go outside.
Don't go outside
Mhm.
after dark.
Yeah, is that Skinwalker stuff?
Yeah.
I saw one. It
of
was pretty
the
funny.
options.
I saw one video. It was pretty funny. You know, it was like dude doing a little skit, like when you bring your non-native friend to stay over on the res. He's like, "Oh man, that coyote out there is cute. Like, why is it standing on its back legs? Like,
What?
get away from the window."
Mm-hmm.
Dude, fuck that. Dude, fuck that.
And then
Yep.
there's the names that are the actual names, because Skinwalker is not the actual name,
Yeah.
that supposedly you aren't allowed to say, or else you draw their attention.
Are you standing by the window and you see Nancy Pelosi with her fucking leech tits? And you're like,
She
dude,
just stares at you.
Interestingly, one of the other names is a different N-word.
Hey,
So there's now
can't be
two
using
of them that you
word.
aren't allowed to use.
listen,
Hey, that is our word, okay?
You'll either summon Tyr or you'll summon a Skinwalker, depending
I don't
on which
think-
word you go for.
Necrosis is our word.
I don't think Nancy Pelosi is a Navajo, okay?
That is our word. You can't be calling us a necro. You can't use the necrosis all willy nilly. God, racists.
You racists.
You, sir, are a racist.
Well, it's still early. It's only 2026.
But like I said, already starting off with a riot due to someone doing something stupid pertaining to cops. So it's another year in the US of A.
Well, okay, here's the betting. Is this going to be the next George Floyd? Apparently, it's
Nope.
like 3 minutes away from where St. Floyd had perished.
He was
So
interred.
There's people
Oh, yeah.
that are trying to make it that. It is not getting the same
Traction.
traction. And the funny thing is, for the people that accuse everyone else of being racist, I'm pretty sure that part of the reason why it isn't getting the same traction is because of race.
that, and also side note, I want to add, as I'm watching a lot of these protest videos popping up, not only this one, but previous ones that they
Mhm.
tried to spark up, especially when I started going into cities. The one thing I noticed is there seems to be an increasing number of people who are fully dressed in onesie costumes, like dinosaur costumes, or
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, do you?
Just pepper spray him in the ass.
Well, it's
Where are the fans located? Fuck it.
I'm trying to there's Antifa who are dressed up like, Antifa. Like we see who these guys look
Never
like.
spray them in the face.
And then there's the protesters. But where in the fuck are these, like, who are these Spirit Halloween store guys coming from? What the fuck are they doing? I mean, because at least out here in Chicago, like when they had the protest, for some reason in front of Trump Tower,
Yeah.
they were all old people, old white people, and it was like, where are you people coming from? And who is paying you? Honestly, that's my main thing. Who's paying these people?
Well, the thing is that started popping up more and more as people started to actually look at, okay, we had a protest in this location, and then we had a protest in this location, and then we had one in this location. Oh, do you notice that this person's at all of them?
Oh yeah, that too.
And then we started seeing a lot more of the, I'm wearing a dinosaur suit. I'm wearing an inflatable suit. I'm wearing this. I'm wearing that. And I don't think that those are entirely unrelated phenomena.
It's because they're trying to make their protest look non-threatening and non-violent. It is a tactic that they believe will quote unquote work for them, and it's failing.
See, I slightly disagree because I think that it's less so for that, and I think it's more so that they can then have it be harder to go, well, this person was at these 6 different protests / riots.
Shit, honestly,
within this short of a period of time, and they either don't work, in which case, how the fuck are they getting money to go to all of these? Or their work is this, in which case, who the fuck's paying them?
Sanguine, let's fucking be honest. We all know who's paying them. They are paid. They all right. The Maduro snatch and grab happened in a single night, and they were already fucking. It was a lot of them already protesting. You cannot fucking tell me that isn't paid because the speed in which it was fucking organized is insane.
That goes in with what I was saying earlier, with the lady who was just shot, and her expression is, these people have an air around them, aura around them of, I can do what I want to do, and fuck you. I'm not gonna, like, it's gotten to that point. But who is paying them? Because again, you're right. Like, obviously they don't have a 9 to 5, so.
Because people with 9 to 5 don't behave.
When you see someone at all the protests going back months, and there's really no time in between protests in the different locations for them to make money, but they're at all of them, even though there's a good bit of distance, they have some way that they're sustaining their life. They have some way that they're dealing with this. Some of them might be independently wealthy, not all of them.
Yeah, and what's funny is the those that might be independently wealthy, those are also the people that, hey, they come from a lineage of people who pull this kind of shit. So, wow, not a surprise there. What are we? It again. It goes right into the face of, these people wanted a martyr, and this person was more than happy to step up to the plate. That's what I think. My opinion. I don't know. Whatever the debuff, deep magic spell that you have to say.
I don't support. Look, again, I said this earlier, and I will say it again. I'm not celebrating the fact that she was killed, but I'm not fucking mourning it either. You put yourself in that position. If you wanted to live, you'd have stepped out. When they told you to get out the car, you'd have stepped out the car, put your hands up, and let them deal with you. Or you'd have moved the car away. You'd have backed up, or you wouldn't even have been in that position to begin with. It is playing a stupid game and winning a stupid prize.
No, dude,
you did that to yourself.
It's the okay. I hate to use that terminology, but I guess it's that TikTok video that I saw earlier today where the guy was like, dude, what made you think to wake up and you have a child, your husband had passed away recently, and you're in a relationship. What made you wake up and decide to go to wherever the ICE is, apprehending a person to be deported? What made you think to go over there and try and stop ICE from doing?
What make you think you could have done anything?
Yeah, like you put yourself in that position, and again, and I'm sure that there's the back call on her end of you're going to be a hero, you're doing this for the right reasons, but is it like that's what we're looking at this point, And I'm sorry, but I don't think so. Just let these people fucking do their jobs. We're not talking they're like taking random fucking goofy looking college kids off the streets and deporting them to somewhere, like they're deporting illegal aliens.
All right, do you know who Nuxanor is?
I do not.
The Blue Jew.
Yeah, the Blue Jew. Enemy of Hassan, like Hassan's fucking worst nightmare. He refuses to say that he is Voldemort. But I say this because he has a saying: the liberal white woman has allowed her quote unquote compassion to kill her. Essentially, their compassion has allowed people that are stealing from them, that is raping them, that is killing them into their cities and their houses, and they're still going to call you a villain for trying to get these fucks out.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen that. I've seen the interactions of people who are, again, a lot of these people just need a good smack in the face. They need to be humbled. Iron Sheik needs to come back and fucking camel clutch these fuckers, break their back, fuck them in the ass, and make them humble.
Wow.
Like, holy shit.
Shit. Again, they this is what they do. They call Trump a dictator, but here's Nicolas Maduro. He's innocent. Trump should release him, and he has no right to do that. They
just did. What are you gonna
you praise this fucker here who was killing and destroying his own people. Like Venezuela has hyperinflation.
Dude,
hyperinflation.
A lot of starving people. Let's be real.
Venezuela's currency right now, well, not right now. Hopefully, it gets better. But their currency isn't even worth the paper it's printed on.
And they were sitting on top of the biggest oil reserves, but the people were starving. Get out of here!
Yeah,
oil reserve.
Although, here's I'm gonna pop out my tinfoil hat real quick. Supposedly, there was something in the mountains that was looked into, and it's not so much oil; it's much like Iraq, where they found Gilgamesh's tomb. And so they found something of historical value in the mountains in Venezuela. And that's why they're doing their military operations.
Okay. You know what they found? Wait, hold on. You know what they found? They found Hitler's tomb.
Oh shit! No, that's Argentina.
Nope,
Or Argentina.
he went to Venezuela.
Oh, Venezuela.
Look, he told people he was going to Argentina, so they looked there, but he ran to Venezuela.
I don't know, dude. There's those German towns that are like super German down there. You know, it's kind of weird. I'm not complaining. I mean,
You're thinking the boys of Brazil.
Is that a thing?
Mm-hmm.
No.
The movie that was based off of the
Gregory Peck
idea was Boys of Brazil.
I was just thinking about a mixture of German and
every time I think about that movie,
Latin
I think about
ladies.
that Family Guy cutaway. It's like, don't make me hit you with my ring hand.
Yes. Wait, stop breathing on the window. I'm not breathing on the window. That's condensation.
Okay, hold on, man. Just relax. We're all friends here.
I swear
Jeez.
to God. We are terrible human beings.
Oh, yeah. The Boys of Brazil. That's the name of the movie that was talking about all the Nazis that fled to South America and how there's a shit ton of different villages in Brazil, Argentina, and a handful of others.
And
where
then they
you'll
went
go.
to.
And everyone has a very German last name.
You remember a few
blonde
years
hair.
back when Germany played Argentina in like the World Cup?
And they both cheered even though they all lost or something. I don't know. And they went to New Schwabenland in Antarctica and all that. Oh. All right, I'm gonna mute.
Well, you gotta meet up, but this is bullshit. It's insane, and they really fucking need to crack down on this shit. I'm tired. I'm tired of fucking thieves. I'm tired of motherfuckers coming in. I'm working hard and I'm supporting you bitches. Fuck that.
Although, if I will say, the idea of wait, I think I said it already. Yeah, Dutch and fucking Brazilian ladies. Woohoo! Yeah.
Yeah, but
God bless America.
So what you're saying is that we need to have an additional criteria where if you're sufficiently hot, let them stay.
I think we need to secure those lands.
We taking, in my
We
opinion,
need to take
hot
those
take.
towns. Yeah. I mean, if we're gonna take Venezuela, we might as well just keep going. Find those towns, and
I don't think we need to fucking look. I don't think we should be nation building. I'm tired. We shouldn't nation build. Like we got the fucker. What come what may, make sure that they're good. They're good. We shouldn't interfere with their fucking politics.
well, no,
Unless they're fucking dealing with Russia or China, then we gotta fucking fuck with them.
You are 100% correct. Don't let the outside influences, and also I don't think we should. Yeah, I agree. We shouldn't interfere with them. But I did, for some reason, my brain just combined a thought of inside the jungles of Brazil. There's a hidden town of German people, and then a couple of miles away, there's a hidden town of Machu Picchu people.
Oh God!
They near a well that they meet, but one plays fucking the accordion and fucking lederhosen, and the other one's fucking playing pan flute and shit.
Drinking ayahuasca.
Yeah.
One's over there drinking beer and lederhosen with Oktoberfest. One's over there drinking
and the other
ayahuasca
one's
with the spirits.
drinking cocoa beer.
You have to get very drunk in order to even try drinking lederhosen.
Hey. You ever been to an Oktoberfest?
Yeah,
you drink
dude.
the beer, you wear the lederhosen. You don't drink
the
the
boot.
lederhosen.
Hey,
Das Boot.
das Boot.
Yeah, dude. You got to tilt the boot as you drink it.
Oh God, Beer Fest Beer Fest.
You gotta avoid the bubble. Yeah.
He had the eye of the Jew.
See, the way that you do it, I don't get why people have so much trouble with the boot. The way that you do is you start it toes down, then you rotate it toes up.
Oh,
No, you got. Don't say we gotta get the eye of the Jew, and he'll tell you turn, turn.
Because yeah, if you start toes down and then you rotate it toes up, the reason why the boot is an issue is because the bubbles want to get to the toes of the boot when you start with the boot up, so it glugs out weirdly. Flip it the other way, it doesn't glug out.
Yeah, we've seen Beer Fest. We know.
This time, I need to watch this movie. I need to get this movie again because that shit was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, see, that's one of those. They're like, if they actually did the sequel, like I would actually see the sequel to that. You know, like Pot Fest.
Pot Fest. Yeah. Oh, is Willie Nelson still alive?
I would expect them to make,
sobering.
there's a lot of stuff to make fun of, potheads for. So
Is Willie Nelson still alive? Shit, if he is,
Who?
Willie Nelson. Because at the end of the movie, he cameoed.
As far as I know, we still got Willie. They could even have a cameo with Cheech and Chong.
Do Keith Richards, shit.
Willie
I don't think Keith is really known for weed.
He's known for all the drugs. I think he's there.
Keith Nelson?
Richards.
Oh, Keith Richards. Yeah, no, I don't think he's. I think he's more known for like all.
He's known for doing shit like snorting his dad's ashes. Like,
Yeah.
Oh shit!
you don't think
Willie
of
Nelson
potheads.
didn't die. I thought he did.
I think that was Kenny Rogers.
That might be Kenny Rogers. Yeah, I just looked up Willie Nelson, and apparently he's still.
Yeah, King Rogers died in 2020. Yeah. I didn't know that. Now I'm sad. Storm summer's night. Train bound for nowhere. I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to speak. Love that song.
Okay, I was worried you were gonna start like doing like the poem earlier. It's like, no, don't try and do the whole thing.
Oh no. That'd be my favorite part. I love that song. I've gotten into a lot of shit by singing that song to myself.
I like how he's willing to make fun of himself for that too. Like, was that commercial where he's like sitting there playing poker, singing the gambler?
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh.
Kenny, we get it.
Oh Jesus.
But yeah, it's absolutely infuriating, the various protests that people have been trying to get off the ground. And you're looking at them going, okay, so no kings, but how dare you touch the dictator?
Which would, in theory and technicality, be a king.
Especially the way that he was doing it, where he was dictator
Oh,
for
shit.
life,
Did you-
effectively.
Did you ever see? There was a commercial, not a commercial. Like he was sitting in like their parliament, eating a fucking cheeseburger while the rest of the fucking nation was starving.
I did not see that, but that sounds very communist dictator.
He had that Turkish chef or whatever, that Salt Bay dude, like
Yep.
grilling him meat and shit.
Did they?
Yeah, they did this. Hold on.
Oh yeah, this was years ago. This was like around the first time I remember the media talking about Maduro.
Yeah,
I guess it's the first time he stole an election or something. I don't know.
yeah, like 20.
18.
Yeah, because this is 8 years ago. So yeah, 2020 around that time frame. 2016, 2018 possibly.
Mm-hmm.
And you plan it, Sanguine.
Let me pull it up.
So again, his fucking country is starving. He's on camera. Like,
Oh yeah,
like,
eating the meat. Yeah,
like
that
they
one.
saying it's
Fuck this
empanada.
Oh, so yeah,
Mhm.
empanada.
And wasn't he like smoking cigars and shit too?
Well, I
Fuck
imagine
this
you
guy,
know.
dude.
I imagine there were times when, like,
His
Biden would sit in
palace
the
for
Oval
Caracas.
Office and he pressed his ice cream button.
All right, there's a world of difference between all right. If your country's being fed,
Hey, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, there's a world of different. I want a Diet Coke button. I'm not gonna lie, I'll take a Diet
no,
Coke.
but again, if your country is being if Trump wanted to sneak he's having a long press conference or he's having something at the White House and like during one of the breaks he sneaks a bite of a burger or something. That is totally acceptable. The country's being fed. It's remember when who was it? It was some governor that came out. Well, if you get the vaccine shot, you can go out and get this.
No, that wasn't a governor. That was the mayor of New York. That was Bill de Blasio.
Bill de Blasio. But that's such a fucking insult. Here you are eating a hamburger with fries and saying, "Oh, if you get it, you can go out and get this."
I just loved the contradictions. Like, we want you to be healthy, so we'll give you this unhealthy food. Like, we'll give you cheeseburger and fries. We'll give you donuts if you get the jab.
But all right, if the jab was so fucking effective, you shouldn't have to bribe people to go get it. There it is. That's how I felt. If it was so fucking effective, you wouldn't have to bribe people.
Yeah.
Well, I just love the contradiction again. Like, we want you to be healthy, so we're gonna give you junk food.
And yo, Jen, how dare Trump kidnap our communist icon?
I just love the the secret is, like, you can just take El Presidente. I have one El Presidente at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jen, I'm not a moldy marshmallow. We just read some epic poetry that makes the Vogue that redeems the Vogons. So I'm going to be a Vogon.
The Vogons are now the 4th worst poets.
Yes. They got bumped down a lot. To be fair, have any of you put soda in the freezer? They tend to burst.
Well, yeah,
No,
you
why
only put
would I
it
do
for
that?
a little bit. Like, that's something like, hey, I just walked.
I know my limitations. I know I forget it in
Yeah.
there. So no, I don't put soda in the freezer.
I mean, that's the same. I put my candy bars in a freezer.
To quote one of the best American action heroes ever, man's got to know his limitations.
Limitations.
You don't even know where that's from?
Nope.
You've never seen fucking Dirty Harry at Magnum Force?
Adam, I believe he's talking to you.
Me?
You never seen Dirty Harry at Magnum Force?
No.
Heretic.
No,
Like-
I'm sorry. The pronunciation or the pronoun is hematic. Thank you.
Heresy. Blasphemy. How dare you not see that American classic?
I haven't seen it. Hold on. Hold on. I'm not opposed to not watch. I'll watch it. Oh no.
Still critical.
What up?
Not much.
Oh hey.
You
Hopefully
missed
I'm not
the
too late.
opening.
Decided that you could come after all.
You missed
Yeah,
the poetry
finally.
reading.
Oh, fun. I was out shopping.
Yeah, apparently the person that got shot for trying to run over a cop was able to displace the Vogons. The Vogons are now the 4th worst at poetry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for God's sake. I'm gonna do a thought experiment. I'm gonna do a thought experiment this year, and anything that's big in the news that everyone's just all screaming and complaining about, I'm just not gonna give a fuck anymore.
No, I won't do that. I'm going to give less fucks, but I'm still going to at least
Like,
look
I'll give my
into it.
opinion, but like, whatever. I'm
I
not gonna
will say
continue
this.
arguing with people.
Yeah. what was it? It was something else that was going on. Oh, like how people were trying to say, "Oh well, since it's acceptable to kidnap dictators, when they're gonna come kidnap Trump?" And I'm like, "Come fuck around to find out."
Also,
I kind
the
of wanted them to
people,
try.
the people that were flipping shit about Maduro getting yoinked out of
Sky,
the nation
The yoinkening.
were also the same people that have for years, and not just this time around, I'm including first presidency, kept on going, so what nation is going to be the nation that invades and liberates us?
Look,
What nation is going to be the nation that assassinates him for our benefit? And I'm going,
Whoa.
this is fucked. And then we yoink out Maduro, and they're going, oh my god, look how this is completely beyond the pale. You were
Sanguine.
asking for him.
Sanguine.
Yep.
You're talking about the same people who for years have complained about sovereign borders, and then all of a sudden like borders are imaginary, and then all of a sudden when we go and pick up Maduro, oh no, you violated their borders.
critical. I want to say something. If the left didn't have double standards, finish the
They
line.
didn't have any at all.
How'd you know that one?
That one's pretty easy.
Like,
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Again, look at everything
oldie
else
but a
that they
goodie.
did. But look at everything else that they did. If they didn't have double standards, they had no standards at all.
Exactly.
It's private property is illegal, except for our private property. Our your billionaires should pay more, but our billionaires are cool.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, like, oh, how dare you kidnap and kill innocent people? Weren't you guys doing that for like an entire summer?
Wait a minute,
Kidnapping
he only
people?
killed military. I don't think they even killed any military agents. Like they may have. I think they did, but no, our guys were killed. Like we were in and out in
Nope.
less than what, an hour and a half.
30 minutes. It was like 30 minutes.
For this recent one?
No,
Yeah, it was
the
like a
Maduro
30-minute excursion.
Yeah. No, 40
Yeah,
minutes.
it was
Like 35 minutes, boots on the ground or something like that.
There were no boots on the
From
ground. Like, we went in,
landing. Well,
Okay,
from
maybe
takeoff to
40
landing-
and a half minutes.
From takeoff to landing, it was like a 90-minute.
from the time we jammed all their communication and their stuff was turned off, we were in and out.
Yo, there was talk about sonic weapons being used where people were disabled and started just losing their fluids.
You,
How awesome
you gotta
is that?
love the
sound has been a thing for ages.
Yeah,
you
no,
gotta
yeah.
no, you gotta love the idea that the North Koreans and the Russians and the Chinese all claim that they have hypersonic weapons. Bitch, you don't even have nuclear weapons that function right.
All right, hold on.
Why would you need a nuclear weapon? If
Wait a
you
minute,
have,
So
if you-
a hypersonic weapon has to be.
We have the rod of God.
yeah,
In order to be a truly hypersonic weapon, it has to be a weapon that's able to maneuver at hypersonic speeds. There's a good
From
amount
start
of
to
questioning.
finish.
Well, not necessarily from start to finish. It just has to be able to operate and actually steer at hypersonic speed.
but
So it
what
has to
they're
be able to
and-
engage in evasive maneuvers.
but
the
what
thing
they're
is-
talking
And
what they're talking
and it
about in
doesn't
terms
have
of
to-
the sonic weapon is more of like what they talked about, like the Cuban sickness thing.
Remember your gun is an
Yeah,
erasure.
you're talking about the Havana syndrome.
Where it was like they sent out a ray and it gave you an illness. And what they're talking about in terms of this recent the Maduro thing is they had a weapon that was shooting a direct beam of that at a person and making them shit themselves and disabled. And
Well,
Okay, wait,
what-
hold on. Wait a minute, Sam, I want to say something really quick. So you're telling me that instead of killing these people, they just made them crap their pants and disabled them? I'm pretty sure that's
Somebody
a good
unlocked the
thing.
brown note. Is that what? I'm
Yes.
hearing?
I was gonna say the same thing.
Like yeah.
So
Dude,
there's
it is because it's disrupting your body function. So you're just you're no longer there. So
We've had that technology for like 30 years.
no,
So-
yeah, I'm not disputing that. Again, hey, where's
So
my
the
tinfoil
way
hat? No,
that-
I've been hey, it's 2026. I've been with you on that since 1990. Get the fuck out of here. How old am I? Holy fuck.
the way
Fuck
that
outta-
directed sound weapons work, because they're actually really fucking cool, is
Yeah.
it turns you into the speaker.
Oh, okay.
So
And it just wobbles you.
yeah, it hits you and it causes you to oscillate at the frequency.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what causes the discomfort and pain, because it'll cause ear pain most of the time to start, because your ears are being very violently vibrated. But depending
Nice.
on the pitch and the characteristic of the sound that they're projecting, they can do what is called infrasonic attacks. So you guys know what infrared is, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I
infrared
think everybody
is
knows.
beneath red wavelength, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So infrasonic means that it is a sound wave that is beneath audible sound.
Okay.
Infrasonic does different things, just like how you shine a light on someone, they don't really get warm. You shine infrared light on someone, they get warm.
It's
Okay.
a frequency range below the range of human hearing.
Yep, that's what I just said.
Okay.
So
Its dog can hear it pretty well.
yeah, or to a certain point, you can go really deep infrasonic, but depending on, you can go also a ultrasonic range, which is like ultraviolet light. Ultraviolet
Okay.
being a wavelength that is above violet light, which is the top of the wavelength powers that we can see of visible light. So you have
Why this car is automatic? It's systematic. Dramatic.
you have ultrasonic, you have infrasonic, and then you have sonic. And each of those can get different results depending on the volume, effectively, because it's sound. I'll just use volume.
Mhm.
That you have them, the range at which they hit their target, because the farther away, the less of an issue, which is why they're used in crowd control.
Mm-hmm.
You can, and especially in like cruise ship defenses, when they're going in areas that have piracy issues, a lot of
Okay.
cruise ships are actually outfitted with sonic deterrent weapons,
It fucks
which
it fucks with the enemy.
yeah, it's just directed sound off the sides of the ship, so that if someone is trying to get close in a go fast boat, they can hear it from a good distance. Then they get closer, and it goes from, what's that strange whoop 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 whoop?
It's like, what's
to,
that sound I'm hearing? That's the sound of me answering my own question.
oh my god, the pain, please make it stop.
Oh God, I'm going to say the joke. I have to say the joke. You're killing them with wubs.
Yeah.
Whoop, 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 a dub, a dub.
But yeah, the closer you are
die.
to the output, the stronger the signal, because as the signal goes out, the signal degrades. So yeah, sonic, infrasonic, and ultrasonic weapons have all been things that have been developed and been used. And they're all really fucking cool.
Look, if they did this and there's no like lasting damage,
Well, it depends on the type of sound
I mean-
and the amplitude.
I mean, but
Yeah.
again, if they're doing it to incapacitate,
Yeah.
you know, I'm pretty sure they're not turning that motherfucker up to like max volume and just going die, bitch, die. Mhm.
Yeah, but you can reach the point where you'll rupture someone's eardrums. You'll really fuck them
It's dysentery.
Ooh,
Weaponized
That's kind
dysentery.
of the point, right?
don't diss Terry, okay? We don't diss Terry.
It's again
No,
one of those
not the
things
guy,
that
not our
is
friend Terry.
a
I know I'm making a joke though.
less lethal
Mm-hmm.
thing. So I've described the use of force continuum to you guys before, right?
I don't believe you have.
So use of force continuum is used by Leos, used by correction officers, used by military, used by fucking everyone.
Mhm.
And it tells you
Mhm.
the amount of force that is proportional to what you're seeing.
Okay.
Ah, so you mean whenever the military does something, it's always proportional? About to get
Within
real
the
proportional
proper-
in this bitch.
Realm. So with corrections, this would be something like someone's doing something that they shouldn't, but it's non-violent and it isn't a direct threat.
I worked
Then
in
you just
corrections.
go-
I've done this.
So you can use a non-violent response.
Then you go, hey,
It depends on the escalation.
so and
But
so,
yeah.
knock that off. Get away from that. If they continue to do it, then you can escalate because the entire point of
We
the use
have.
of force continuum
I've
is
used. Sorry. I
gain
was going to say
compliance.
I've actually used the beanbag rifle weapon,
Mhm.
which is fun.
Nice.
But the entire point of the use of force is to cease the offending action or gain compliance, whichever one comes first. So it goes from verbal commands at the lowest level to as you go up, then you can start using
Excuse
like
me.
come-alongs,
Mm-hmm.
which are non-damaging, but they kind of suck, so people go away from them. And you can
Okay.
use them to direct people. You go beyond that point, you have chemical, which that's the
Mhm.
way that, at least in the area that I was, when it came to corrections, you had to refer to your pepper spray. It was always chemical,
Okay.
Yep.
which
You are correct.
that is OCCS.
Yep.
One of those, it's the OC, oligocapsaicin, is the bit that burns like shit and makes the air spicy. The
Okay.
other
It
bit
did burn,
is-
but it didn't like. It burnt me, but it didn't hurt as bad as people claimed. A lot of people did anyway.
Well, it depends. Different people have stronger responses. So it burns, and then the other part, the CS, is a mild vasoconstrictor
Okay.
and inflammatory,
Oof.
which that's a bit that if you've ever seen someone get hit by pepper spray and they go from talking like this to suddenly they're talking like this,
Mhm.
that's getting into
that's-
their lungs and stuff like that. Yeah.
that's the CS.
Mm-hmm.
Because what it does is it causes the tissue to swell. It causes the vessels, including like the air tracts, to constrict, making them narrower. So they swell and they get narrower, making it so that less air is going up and down, which is why their voice gets very tight.
Okay.
Yep.
So
I just imagined a sea donkey.
okay.
All right.
So then
Yay.
you have up from that, and that's when you go actual hands-on, more than just come-alongs. These are actually control holds and control tactics.
Mm-hmm.
If it goes up past that, then you start getting into less lethal. So these have all been considered functionally non-lethal. Then you go to less lethal, which are things that are unlikely to cause grievous bodily harm and or death. And these are things like baton rounds, beanbag rounds, impact rounds of any sort, tasers, if you have them, shit like that. They're all considered less lethal. Also, any of your crowd control mechanisms, so chemical, considered non-lethal. A canister gun is considered less lethal.
Yep, it is less than lethal.
Well, the chemical is not likely to kill just about anyone. It would take a really severe allergic response, which is not considered when they're doing the lethal response categories. So it is a non-lethal. The canister gun, if you hit someone in the head with a canister, they can go down and not wake up again. So it is considered less lethal. And then you go up from, also, this is when actual fighting, so hitting with hands, feet, shit like that, that is also considered less lethal. And then you go up to lethal, which those are the fairly obvious things. Guns, they're lethal.
Where did you do your corrections?
I did it in the Midwest.
I did too, but I was just wondering.
I was at trying to think of how close I can give without giving enough
doxing
information
yourself
to dox.
I mean, I don't work there anymore. I can actually say where I'm at, where I was at.
I don't work there either, but they keep our documents on file for an extended period of time after working.
I think it's what, 10 years? I think it's
something
10 years.
Like yeah, they keep them for a good long while. But I was in my state's only level 4 and 5 facility.
I'm not sure. I don't remember if Luther Luckett is a level 4. I think it's a level 2 or 3.
So for those who aren't used to correction terms, the numbering system, you have levels 1 through 5.
Mm-hmm.
Level 1 is minimum security. Level 1 and 2 can be minimum security, but 1 is always a minimum security. Then you have level 3 is considered medium security. Mm-hmm. You can do 3 and 4 in medium, but 4 is when you start edging up into the high security. And then max security is high 4-5 range.
Yep.
And then you have super max, which is only 5.
All right. So for airport rankings, you have Cat 1, Cat 2, Cat 3, and Cat X. Mm-hmm. So Cat 1s are like smaller airports, like with one runway that rarely see planes. Like they barely exist. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 2s are like they get some air travel, but not much. Like they may have 1 or 2 flights the entire day, and can be staffed minimally. 3s are okay. Say a Midwestern town somehow has a small fucking airport that gets maybe 10 flights a day. Mm-hmm. 4s are shit like what would be a great 4? All right, so technically, my airport BWI is a 3. It gets it's a fairly good amount of travel.
So does it depend on the volume of traffic at the airport, like how many planes it has?
It's the volume as well as the type.
No, for categories, it's also location. So mine is a cat because we're close to Washington. We are considered a Cat X airport because we get a lot of DC and a lot of senators and shit fly out of our airport.
Oh, so it's more like higher profile people.
high profile people, and it's size and location. LaGuardia, JFK, LAX, like really huge. Like you could walk from the one end of my airport in 10 minutes. It's not that big, but if you got like LAX, where you gotta, O'Hare, where you gotta take a fucking train to get to one end to the other, it's huge. It's the X because our location is close to Washington. And again, we have international flights. We are considered a CAD X airport.
Okay.
The more you know.
But yeah, I was at a level 4 and 5 facility. For the most part, we also had a MSU, so a level 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
But the vast majority of our offenders were 4 and 5, where our prison had more Category 5 offenders than the facility that only took Cat 5 offenders.
Really?
Yeah. We had more Category 5 offenders than the Category 5 facility.
I know my location had a lot of Chomo.
Oh, yeah.
In that, yeah. Like, there was a lot of them who were, and a lot of them apparently they would have, we had a lot of them that would actually PC up.
Yep.
It was like almost every other day.
Translated for the uninitiated.
So PC up is private, like, fuck, I forgot.
So PC is protective custody.
Okay.
And SHU is a special housing unit. So if someone is in a SHU, typically they either have something that makes them a at-risk offender. So that would be where your tarred hole would be. Your tarred hole would be a SHU.
Mm-hmm.
And that is
prison inside a prison, right?
Yes.
Kind
the
of.
hole is basically a prison within a prison.
Or, like I said, tarred hole, not hole, is where all the special needs offenders go.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a bunch of motherfuckers with like sub 70 IQs, they typically get shoved in the same hole together. And then you have the SHU for them, which gets a bunch of names. One of them, oftentimes, Tard Hole, because that's where all the tards go.
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed a lot of those offenders? Have you noticed that a lot of the offenders, the SOs, were really fucking fat?
Yeah.
Like, really over 300 pounds fat?
Another category that often gets a SHU are chomos.
Yep.
Chomos get SHUs because prisons don't like chomos.
Oh, absolutely.
Even other prisoners don't like chomos.
Oh, well.
So,
what the hell is a chomo?
Child molester.
Kid toucher.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Wait. Yeah. Fuck them.
Yeah.
No, don't fuck them. Kill them.
Kill them.
Millstones.
Which is what will often happen if they're put in Gen Pop. So they get put in their own SHU, typically under protective custody, which is PC.
Is it bad that I know every single term that he's talking about, even though I haven't done any corrections in like almost 10 years?
Once you've done it, you kind of know it.
I was going to say, I don't feel like the terminology would have changed over that much in a decade.
Once you learn once you speak the technical jargon, you never forget the technical jargon.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
hey,
all I know is,
but I have stayed at a Holiday Inn Express.
The story.
I'm surprised you didn't know the term chomo.
Of the guy that said, "Hey, he beat the one guy," and he said, "You know what?" Because he was like watching PBS or something like that, and he beat him with a chair, and he was just like, "You know what? Fuck it. He's one of these guys. I don't fucking care."
I mean, wasn't he already doing life? Like my God, you're gonna add another life sentence to my life sentence.
That's fairly common, which is why they get their own shoe.
Yep.
That was
Typically.
something similar happened in the facility that I worked in, where a lifer decided to trying to think of the way that won't get YouTube angry at us.
He sent him back to his maker for judgment.
Yeah, he returned to Sendered, a chomo in industry.
His subscription to life was his subscription to life was expired.
Oh, ooh,
Cancel
well, that fucking sucks.
I like that one. His subscription to life expired.
He couldn't renew it. He couldn't renew it in time. Oh.
Well, once you have that those charges on you, your subscription days are pretty much numbered.
We also had a Seg Swamper who was the nicest guy to staff, but had an interesting backstory.
Oh no!
Oh, who?
Also,
what the fuck? It was a Seg Stomper.
A Seg Swamper. So Swampers are cleaners.
Oh yeah. They're always the nicest people.
They're offenders that are serving time in the facility, but then they get paid to be cleaners. So they'll
They're
mop
nice
the
for a reason,
halls,
right?
they'll mop the
Okay.
floors, they'll
right.
clean out cells. They're janitors that are
They're
serving
glorified
time in the
janitors,
prison.
basically.
the janitors serving time in the prison that they're also functioning as janitors for. That's what a swamper is.
I
And it's
didn't
called
know
a
they
swamper.
were called that. We called them buffers.
Oh, we called them swampers because our prison, a good chunk of prisons have stone or tile floors.
Yep, we had laminate-ish floors.
So when they start cleaning the floors, it's typically with a mop. So it ends up getting kind of swampy in that cell, especially during summer.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah,
They're swampers.
I completely understand that now.
And really nice guy most of the time. He would chat with officers as he was going about his day. Then you look into his history. Dude dissolved bodies for the cartels.
Ooh,
And
so
you wonder why he got the cleaning job.
he was a cleaner on the outside.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
And also, he had also canceled the subscriptions for several chomos.
Good man.
To the point where if he knew that someone was a chomo in Seg, especially if they were a problem chomo in Seg,
they handle their business. That's what
he would come over to the bubble, which is the security station that is entirely self-contained. And he would just kind of go, "Hey, I'm gonna be cleaning down this hole," because we'd have to open up the wings doors for him as he went to clean down a hall. And if while I'm down there, the door to the hall ends up closing, and this cell door opens up, I can clean that cell out as well. And it would be the cell of the dude who was the problem chomo. None of us ever took him up on the offer, but dude would make the offer every fucking time.
Hey.
Oh yeah,
you got to clean. Sometimes you got to clean it out. It gets dirty.
Yep.
And bloody
every time.
And they don't deserve the fucking
handle your
live.
business. You got to handle your business.
Look, I'm willing to give people second chances who do things. Like, don't get me wrong.
Here's the thing, Tier.
But the millstone is the
Chomos,
prescribed.
The rule of thumb about
for that.
chomos is they always will offend again.
I will let
It's
you know.
just a matter of time.
There's a lot of cholos who don't want to have any sort of interaction with what you're trying to do. Just
Look.
leave cholos alone.
Look, the millstone,
You're
like
shifting
prescribed.
it by one letter in the alphabet. You
Yeah,
need to go one alphabet letter more for that L.
look, but I'm saying this: the prescribed punishment in the Bible. Now, I don't write the rules. You know, is the millstone in the sea. If
dear.
if the Lord said it was acceptable,
But yeah, the
The Lord said,
working as
"Yes, vote."
a corrections officer was interesting.
It was for me too. I actually enjoyed my job.
I enjoyed my coworkers. It had the shittiest clientele imaginable.
It's funny. I actually enjoyed working around the inmates better than the my coworkers. Is that weird?
Yes.
Like not in a weird like, oh, I'm bringing stuff
Unless
in
you
from them. I
have
never did
really
that, but,
shitty
like,
coworkers, because there were some coworkers. There was one guy who got walked and locked because he almost started a prison riot
No.
because he was
Oh,
just
Jesus
that
Christ.
fucking stupid.
Jesus
And yeah,
Christ.
if I had the choice of like a solid quarter of the offenders to talk to or
Mhm.
him, I would have decided the quarter of the offenders. But
And I've only talked to like 3 of the offenders because as one of them was basically, like I said, one of the buffers. He was
Yep.
always cleaning around, and the only other times I've been down there was to like actually do like room checks because that was on night shift. We had to do those,
mhm.
and night shift is fun because we didn't have to do a whole lot.
Yeah,
You can just walk
Except
up and
when-
downstairs all night.
someone decided to do some incel skydiving. That always sucked.
We never had that. We did have one person that PC'd up like in the middle of the night because he had some bad charges and didn't, and his cellmate was going to find out.
Yeah, that didn't really happen. We had a couple people try to play Picasso. And
Oh, I hate. When I worked as a not a corrections officer, but what do you call them? They were security officer for a mental health facility.
Oh yeah, orderly.
Not an orderly, but like someone who has officer like ability.
Oh, just a psych ward security officer.
Psych ward security, yeah. We have that ability. We had a guy that was in there that used to paint Mona Lisas on his wall.
Yep.
And you guess what he used for paint?
Oh, there's a bunch of different options.
Oh,
Ew!
God, no.
Did
Welcome
you
to
use
the world of the crazies.
pastels?
Ew.
More earth tones.
Yeah,
It was more earthy tones.
You get the
It was more brown note. It was more of the brown notes.
studies
No.
of brown, the studies in red, the studies in white.
The studies
Oh,
in.
those
Oh,
Wait, white? Oh, well,
You don't
okay.
wanna
Never
know.
mind, never mind.
can we move
Those
on?
you definitely don't want to go in with a black light after.
Can we move on?
It's gonna look like a Jackson Pollock painting.
Can we move on? I want to move on. Please.
But yeah, there's all kinds of weird shit that you see in corrections.
Why did you so
I have some horror stories the same as Sanguine here. I've been there. I know exactly what that energy is.
Yep. And then also the ghost stories were always fun.
Mm-hmm.
ghost
Oh, okay.
stories.
The facility that I worked at was over a century old, so
Ours, I can't hold. Okay, how old? It's way over a century. I know that.
yeah, I figure going with a century old for the one that I worked at, that is one of the safer ones, considering I actually said a more accurate age for the facility that I worked at once. I was
Mhm.
just at a convention and someone asked, "Oh, what do you do?" And I said, "Well, I'm a correction officer."
Oh,
They
it's
went,
only
"Oh."
44 years old. Okay, that was built in
And
81.
Then they went, "Where do you work?" And I said, "Well, kind of rather not say the specific because all my information is tied to the facility as well because government orders.
Yeah.
And they went, oh, yeah, sure, no problem. But is it a new facility? Is it an old facility? And I went, well, it's about this old. And they went, oh.
They found
You
out
already
exactly
told me
which one it
kind
was.
of where you were living. You're working in this facility. Huh. You know your prisons well.
Oh,
You know
Jesus.
your prisons well. Get your hands off my penis. Sorry.
Dude was able to take small
That sounded a
talk.
little sus here.
You don't remember get your hands off my penis?
What's the charge? Eating a meal? Succulent
Succulent
Chinese meal?
meal?
Was it the
This
accent?
Are you
is
here?
made manifest.
Are you here to
There
see
was
my
this
lip
person.
penis?
Oh, shit.
Chod. I wish it
Okay,
chod.
there
Ash.
it is.
He passed away a couple years
You
ago.
know you do that well. People, this is democracy manifest.
I wish
Hey,
it chod.
that's
Ash.
Chinese meal. A succulent
Succulent
Chinese meal.
Chinese meal.
It was a succulent Chinese dinner.
I thought you were going to say something
you
else.
know your
there for a
judo
second.
well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! And he knows judo.
When did she go home and fuck the prom queen?
Carla,
Nice.
Prom Queen.
That was my best Sean Connery impression.
Mm-hmm.
That was a really good impression, actually.
Sometimes you got to give him a little schmack.
You just a little smack.
Schmack.
Lucius
still
always whine about the
Believe
match.
people were surprised that Connery said that.
He's fucking Scottish.
First off, Scottish. Second off, he was old as shit by the time that he said it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
was it
like-
like the 80s or 90s?
It
Yeah.
would have been more
96.
surprising if the 80-plus-year-old man didn't say that.
Yes.
Yo, Bashed. Lucius always whine about the Bashed. When does she go home and fuck the prom queen?
Did he?
What?
I mean, I'm sure he did, I guess. Why am I even asking?
Yeah, right after he married her, he discovered who really killed JFK. Didn't you watch the movie? They were on their honeymoon, man.
Sean
Connery
Connery
think
had
they were
an
doing?
amazing voice. Like
That's
he had an
true.
amazing voice, but he had shit taste in movies.
No, he had great taste in movies. It's just that he you know, like a lot of I love a lot of movies.
He denied the role of Gandalf.
I don't think
What?
he'd have been good for that one. Like I honestly think Ian McKellen
Oh,
was
Ian
the
McKellen fucking nailed it. But
and him, Sir Christopher Lee, and knew the man, knew the officer, so they
Sean-
had a deeper connection.
Mhm.
Sean
Mhm.
Connery denied the role of Morpheus in The Matrix.
And again, that was a good one because I think Lawrence
Sean-
Fishburne was rather iconic in that role.
I don't see Sean Connery doing wire work to do kung
Yeah.
fu, you know.
But
Yeah,
he
he
already
did.
did war. Wait, no. Never mind. Sorry. Mixing up actors for a second there.
And then he ended up doing League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, which I actually did like. I don't care if anybody hates it.
Never
I
actually
liked it
watched
too. League of Extraordinary, the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Is
I
a
wish there was more
mishmash of-
action.
The movie
I wish there was more
fun.
action in it.
The problem is, it's one of those things that the movie was fun, but the movie didn't.
It was so
Stick
boring
with-
at times.
Well, no. The main
Yes.
issue was it didn't stick with the plot of the actual comics. The
No,
comics
like,
were
well,
so much better.
that's
and
the thing
that
with every
was where-
comic book movie.
Well, not with every, just with a lot of them.
Well, enough
And-
to be every.
It was one of the ones that really suffered for it because if they had gone for the actual story of the comic, it would have been way
Bloodier.
better. Or they had not said that it was a League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and just gone for it's a
The best
A mishmash.
character in the entire movie. The best character in the entire movie was Captain Nemo. He looked like he
Yes.
was having a blast.
yep.
Call me Ishmael. I love that line. Call me Ishmael.
That wasn't even him. That was just his first mate.
It was his first mate, but I still love that line.
Ishmael.
Like when
Around the
especially when
world
he's
in 80 days.
when he's in the Nautilus and they have the car, the sports car.
Automobile.
That was a sports car, and they're driving these. Like you got to get in front of it and shoot it, stop the collapse.
And they fucking they know how to drive it for some reason.
Yes.
The one that I find interesting is the one that everyone gets what series he's actually from wrong.
What, Dorian Gray?
Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer.
What is he from?
He's from the book. Tom Sawyer.
Very
Nope.
thin.
Wait, is he painting
Tom
fences?
Sawyer books.
He is from Tom Sawyer Detective.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He's supposed to be the older version of Tom. Tom grew up.
Technically supposed to be the older version, but it was by
Not Tom Green. Get out of here.
It was a different author, and it was what the author imagined a grown-up Tom Sawyer would be.
Oh.
It
So
was
it's
done by
not-
Mark Twain.
Wait, Tom Sawyer Detective was done by Mark Twain? I thought it was done by a different author.
Nope. Tom Sawyer Detective, Mark Twain.
Oh, I'm wrong
In 1896.
But yeah,
1896.
not technically
Yep, Mark Twain.
Everyone wants to say that it's from Tom Sawyer, but no, Tom Sawyer Detective. It's a specific Tom Sawyer.
And I hate the whole like, he was the secret son of Alan Quartermain.
No, he wasn't. It's fucking impossible. Oh, jeez. There's no fucking way Alan Quartermain could have been his fucking father.
Nope.
They said they had that in the climax of the film.
Well, no. What it was is that Quartermain lost his
He was
son,
the
and he
replacement
saw
son.
exactly. He saw him as a replacement son, and Tom did come to see him as a father figure.
Well, they actually said it was M or Moriarty who said it was actually his son.
No, he didn't. That was never mentioned. Because he said he killed his son. That's why he fucking hated him. Like that man died at Reichenbach Falls with me.
Professor Moriarty.
Like they knew each other. And I love how Dorian Gray, when he's talking about meeting Dorian at a school, goes, so what? Dorian was a young schoolboy, and you the grizzled old warrior, and
Actually, quite the opposite.
Alan goes, I was a young schoolman, and he. And Mina gives her like, what the fuck?
Okay, Mina, you're like a 400-year-old vampire at this point.
Well, she'd have been. No, technically she wouldn't have been 400. She'd have only been like at most maybe 95.
You know what I'm talking. You know what I mean, though. It's like she
No,
has room to talk.
But
she'd have been old, but she wouldn't have been that old.
one of the absolute best, but also just, oh my good God, yeah, they couldn't film that and not have it be like a fucking X-rated movie, is in the comic. Do you guys know what happens to the Invisible Man?
Doesn't he get like electrocuted?
No.
What?
Does he get raped but nobody notices because he's invisible?
I was gonna
No,
say
people know. People
What
know
happened?
because it's really fucking obvious. So the Invisible Man in the comics betrays Mina Harker.
Mm-hmm.
Throughout the comics, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of get sweet on Mina Harker.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, that was obvious.
So he betrays her, and Mr. Hyde takes over.
Oh.
Mr. Hyde has an ability that wasn't really mentioned to most people, but is kind
You
of
can see
hinted
him.
at, because at several points when characters are looking around when the Invisible Man is speaking, Hyde will look straight at where he is.
You
Hold
can
on.
see him.
So does Hyde have a different voice as
Hyde-
well? Or?
Hyde has. It's actually hinted at in the film that Hyde has a heightened sense of. He has
Everything.
heightened senses where he could hear
That's it?
the wiring of the bomb.
Yeah, because he went
Wow.
crazy, and because it was driving him mad because he could
Yep.
hear the noise, and because it was so high pitched to him, his heightened
Mhm.
sense. He wanted like do something. He was telling Jekyll like
He was telling
just
Jekyll
shut it
about
up,
it,
like
yeah.
do something about that noise. Like please shut it up.
It's because it's slightly hinted at that he has those extra senses, which I can see that.
So yeah, turns out Hyde has the ability to just fucking see him effectively.
As
He cannot-
as the invisible.
Yeah, the Invisible Man cannot hide from Hyde.
Yeah.
So the
That's
Invisible
funny.
Man betrays Mina Harker. Hyde, who is getting sweet on Mina Harker, goes to visit the Invisible Man. The Invisible Man tries doing his normal shtick of disorient and mock people as he's going around and he's talking shit.
Of course, naturally.
And then Hyde just reaches out, grabs him by the throat, slams him into something, and goes, "I've always been able to see where you are." Just starts trashing him. And then the scene zooms out. And as it zooms out, it goes to the other side of the door of the room that they had gone into.
Mm-hmm.
And the text bubbles make it very clear what's happening. And it's several scenes of different text bubbles with the door and different action sounds.
That he's getting his ass beat.
Not beat.
touch. Clap.
It's beaten.
Action sounds.
He's getting intimate with
He's
Yeah.
getting split like a cord of wood.
Oh shit!
And then
Alright. But-
blood starts
That's-
pooling out from under the door. And the
Oh.
only speech bubbles then become Hyde's.
I don't know if there's bubbles anymore, so.
And then Hyde leaves the room. And a bit later, someone else sees the blood and they go, "What the hell?" They open up the door and it's just screaming.
That's great.
That's what happens to the Invisible Man in the comics. It is fucking brutal. Also, one of the greatest lines from the comic books is the aliens did not know what fear was when they came to Earth. That day, they learned fear.
I think I think the best being sweet on the girl and fucking up like her, fucking somebody up for her will forever be the Ultimates when fucking Captain America fucked up Ant-Man. He like
Oh yeah.
when he hurt Wasp when he got the ants to attack her when she tried to run from the
Yeah.
the pesticide and he got the ants to fuck with her and he found like I want you to step outside. Why? I want you to step outside. Go outside.
I love
That's-
it when
and he-
good guys. I love it when good guys finally just snap.
He didn't snap, but he fucked him like he went John and thought he like you think you being John can fucking stop me? Yo, then hit him in the mouth with a wrecking ball and then called Tony. Tony, come pick this bitch up.
That sounds about
No.
right.
He knocked the fuck out, jaw broke as a giant. There's no fucking way people ain't gonna see. He was laid the fuck out.
Mm-hmm. You tell Rodney you got knocked the fuck out.
Like I forever think that is the best beatdown because you don't expect it from Steve Rogers of all people. You know,
Right.
but you gotta remember, the time he grew up in, you know, you don't do that to a lady. You don't hit a lady. You don't strike women.
Dude, Steve told people to shut the fuck up in a movie theater. Yeah,
No,
he's gonna.
But it's
defend
not.
the lady.
But the what I mean is, it's not done out of anger or
No,
it's what he grew up with.
courtesy.
Yeah,
Yeah. You know, I say be respectful of where you're at. You know.
yes. Like
Well,
Keith Lee, a man out of town, but he fucked him up. Like, call up Tony. Tony, come pick this bitch up. Well, not in those words, but that's what he meant.
Yeah.
But yeah, the actual League of Extraordinary Gentlemen comics, so fucking good. They are.
Oh
dark
shit,
as
we got
shit.
it. We got a new angle. There's a new angle. Let me check it out. Make sure.
Hmm?
Wait a minute.
Make sure that it doesn't show the actual last moment.
it doesn't.
oh,
It's
shit. Yeah, dude.
it doesn't. It's too far away. It's. I don't think this will interrupt. I'll give it another go round really quickly, but I don't
give it
think
a
will.
quick once over because
Whoa, no.
No, this is from CNN. CNN. It's CNN doing the camera.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right. Where am I? There.
Oh, look at that arrow.
You can see the dark-colored SUV driven by Renee Nicole Good. That's on the right there in the back. The surveillance video taken by a home nearby. Agents can be seen milling about near the vehicle, then converging on.
Yep, you can
Then
see.
You see right there.
Yep.
The
Milling
SUV begins
about.
to. Agents can be seen.
You can see that agent moves here, and she turns the wheel to try to go here.
Yep.
So she is directly in front of him. Like there's no fucking denying it. Well,
and
granted,
you
Like,
can
we've
also
seen-
see him go wobbly leg.
Milling about near the vehicle, then converging on it.
and then she floors it.
Yep. She floors it, and you can see him go wobbly leg after.
Probably hit the leg that he already got dragged under.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if
This
you
is a justified. This is justified.
Yep.
But they're not going to see it that way. They're still
course
going
not.
to. It's the same thing. Remember when they had the
hands up, don't shoot.
Hands Up Don't Shoot, but it's another one. So it's a shit ton of kids, black kids obviously, and they were shooting at the cops,
Why
and the
did they
cops
do
shot
that?
back. Because it was I think it was in New York.
Was that like last week? There was one.
Not last week. I'm talking about this like ages ago. This
I'm talking about this. There was one last week that I remember. There was this kid. It was like 18, 19-year-old black kid who was firing at a cop with a freaking BB gun, and he was just like, and the cop shoots him back.
shit.
Oh
You play
yeah,
stupid
I think
games, you win
I
stupid
remember
prizes.
seeing- I remember.
But
seeing that
you can
article.
still get. But you can still get seriously hurt by a BB gun.
Yeah,
Dude, fuck it. Well, even just pointing what looks like a firearm.
Realistic, realistic, yeah.
You know?
There was
Hey
a
man,
kid.
that's what put Al Powell on desk duty.
Yeah, but that's it was a kid. He was
But
walking
then,
around.
Christmas miracle, he learned how to kill again.
Yeah, but hold on. There was a kid that was walking around a playground. Maybe I think it was like a teenager with an airsoft gun, and he was pointing at people and just shooting. So
Oh yeah, he's
people
like
thought it
12 or
was
13. Tamir Rice.
yeah, but they thought it was a real weapon. Again, they don't know.
Yeah,
It was a
he's
realistic
like, he's like
replica.
12 or 13. He had it wasn't an airsoft. It was
But
a
it was a
toy
real-
gun,
it was
but like he'd
lower
taken like the
13.
orange cap off of it. or
So
whatever.
Okay.
like Georgia. or
yeah.
South Carolina.
I want to the Tamir Rice one. I think that was Ohio.
Why don't we just look it up? We have the interwebs.
Yeah, we have.
Wait, we have. Wait, are we able to?
We have the technology.
access-
We can.
It Cleveland, Ohio.
yeah.
Of course, it's Ohio. Fuck.
We have the technology. You can make it stronger.
I'm thinking like the video of that one, like
Why is it always Ohio or Indiana?
As soon as they pulled up and as soon as they got out of the car,
Dude,
he just popped that kid.
It's always
guys.
Ohio or Florida.
Or Florida.
again-
Yeah, dude, what the fuck?
But my argument is
Florida is always included is because
Yeah.
Florida
They're trying to
releases
prove a
all of
point.
their fucking documents.
Yeah,
they have
dude,
the
relax.
sunshine law.
Florida man.
So
Oh no.
any case, no matter how weird it is, gets released in Florida, which just means that there's so much that you can go through Florida shit.
Yeah, that's just Florida.
Florida man. But again, you
It ain't my fault all the
defend
cool
the
shit
criminal.
happens here.
Yeah, but they will defend the criminals, even though you can clearly say they're wrong. They
Florida man.
do y'all remember the little devil, the El Diablo kid devil that was? It was 4 o'clock. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. He was shooting guns. He was shooting at somebody. The shot fire in Chicago went off and alerted the cops. The guy gives him the gun because he's a kid and he will get a lesser charge. He's running in the dark alley.
Cop shot him. They try to say he shot him in the back.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
But they try to say he threw the gun away. All right, it's fucking dark, and all you do is see him turning toward you. You don't know he has a gun or not, and you make a split-second decision. If he was fucking home in bed, and they try to play him as this like little kid. Oh, he was such a sweet little boy, such a sweet child. Oh
If
Lord,
your child did that, he wasn't sweet. Okay, sit down.
If
Yeah,
my
but-
racism math is correct, they didn't get as much traction on that one because like it was a Hispanic kid.
yeah, he was a
black
Hispanic kid.
So like it didn't carry as much momentum.
Yeah, but they still
He
pulled out
wasn't the proper shade, so they couldn't work it.
but they still,
Well,
they
the
still
outrage
pulled out
didn't
the,
last as long.
But
I
they
get
still
it.
pulled out the childhood photos of like when he's a little kid and like yeah he was such a sweet motherfucker was 13.
It was
Yeah, he
it was
wasn't
a
that much
weird
older than
case.
when the picture was taken,
He wasn't that much older. Yeah,
They always do that though.
and he was
I
still a
don't know
shithead.
why.
So-
Is it like a heartstring thing?
I'm trying
Yes,
to
it's
figure out.
it's
Hey,
a ploy.
hold on. Out of all of you, if let's play this game.
Okay.
Okay.
If you're shot and they're gonna put your,
I will definitely shoot a small child if they're pointing a gun at me. Yes,
hold
I will.
on. If you're shot and they're gonna put your picture on CNN or the mainstream news, what is your picture that they're gonna put up there?
They will
Because
find
a lot
the
of them
picture
they
that is
have
the
like
rattiest, most mangy looking picture of me because I'm a big ass white dude. They aren't
I,
giving me the
I
benefit
think it's
of
going to
the
be my
best picture.
graduation picture.
yeah, is it gonna be
they're
your
gonna
high
find
school
my,
graduation picture?
They will find my high school graduation picture and like oh yeah look at him, look at this young black man killed.
Bullshit, dear. They're gonna find you at 5 years old with Mickey Mouse ears on.
I've never been. Hey, look, I've never fucking been. They're gonna find a picture of it.
Find that.
They will
one,
find that
one
picture.
Halloween
No,
picture.
they
where
won't.
you're
I've
dressed up
never
like
had
Bucky,
Mickey
and the
Mouse
little
fan.
Hold on. They can't. Want me to tell you why? Because when I was 5, I went through 3 skin color changes as I grew up. I started as a brown
You got
baby.
that revitiligo.
I went no seriously. I started as a
Got that revitiligo every
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was about to say you got that revitiligo.
yeah, I
That's
did.
exactly what I just said.
Hold on. I went at
Not
I
your final
started off as a
form?
brown
What is going
baby.
on?
I looked white. I turned yellow as a small child, and then I just stayed brown.
Tears like the reverse of the jerk. He's like, I was born poor white trash.
Yeah, I can.
I got
if
that
you
reverse
don't-
Michael Jackson.
Um,
I turned black later.
But can you moonwalk?
I can.
Wait, is this canon now that Tyr can actually canonically crip walk?
I can show y'all a baby picture of mine.
Are these skill sets? Are these things that you gotta get to level
At a
35?
certain
and
skill
then-
tree.
Yeah. And then once you learn
Token, you're
moonwalk,
black.
then
You can play bass. Go get your bass
only
guitar out
because
of
of
your
his
parents'
class
basement
skill.
right now.
Wait a minute, I can literally show y'all a picture, like pictures. of me as a
You
kid.
are not defeating these allegations here.
Oh man.
And you will not fucking believe it's me.
I spec Celtic and Germanic. The sun fucking hates me, but good God, I can lift shit.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, man, it's all a dream.
Oh shit.
It was all a dream.
Though it is.
Yeah.
wrong.
And dance.
It gets weird. It gets weird once I show up.
And then
It
the weird
is
shit
that
happens.
time, I suppose. Should we go around the horn for parting words, or shall we continue?
Yeah, I got work in the AM.
No,
So,
hold
yeah.
on. He's about to share his skill tree.
My skill tree.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
about to show y'all.
you know.
I'm trying to find.
You start using a pick when you're 5.
Nah.
You had to
I
think
should
about
have
it.
them up here. I can show y'all a picture of my mother, and this is I crawled out of this.
No, don't bring your
Also,
mom.
by the way, does this mean that Tyr is a demonstration of Mormonism?
It's possible.
Whoa, dude, you're a Mormon?
Only
No.
rather than going white and delightsome, he darkened.
Fuck it. I don't want to show my name. I don't want you to know who I really am.
He just saying when he just forgot to wash his hands after the morning cross burning.
yeah, that's what happened.
Coming off.
Yeah,
Forgot
come
to
on.
wash his hands after the cross burning.
I mean, you should wash your hands regardless.
I know
you
I
gotta
got-
do
I
that
got
before
a baby
dinner. You know
picture.
that.
Yeah.
I know I should have a baby picture here. Just one.
Are you sure you weren't switched at birth?
Nope. I am my mother's offspring, and we used to call my mother High Yellow.
Oh no!
Here, I'll show y'all my mama.
Are you on the stream? Are you doing it on the stream, or
I don't mind showing people like this is my mama.
are you doing it in the?
Yeah, that's my mama.
Okay.
Jeez. Hold on. I got Jake at the
Got
I
door.
got the
Jake.
nose. Absolutely.
Go to hell. You never see my nose.
I have too seen your nose.
Whoa.
That's not my
hey,
nose. Yeah, but yes,
That's you?
no, that's my mama.
That's your mom's?
Mm-hmm. She is High Yellow as we called her.
Yeah, you definitely have the same nose.
I actually got the same eyes too.
Is that a real thing? Dude, I don't wanna,
That is my mama.
Mm.
I crawled out of that.
You know, I actually have not seen a picture of my real mom.
salute.
What your you never met your real mom?
I have not. Like, not as an adult, no.
Wow.
Like, I haven't seen my real mom since I was like 3, maybe.
I'm sorry. Seeing that picture made me kind of sad because she's been gone for a minute.
Hey man.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Shall we go
you're
for
good.
parting words?
If you're passionate about Sanguine devour him, don't let Sanguine devour you.
You have no choice in the matter if I hunger.
And when you start hearing that Uncle Ruckus music, it's Tear coming.
Well, I got that Revelago.
I don't know if that works.
Oh yeah.
White woman, she got a good heart. She took you out the jungle, taught you how to read. Breathing all the white man's air.
That's great.
So who
I
wants
wonder
up
what his
next?
theme. I wonder what his theme song is.
It's that country
Trust
song.
them,
he did,
Newt.
Yeah.
Don't trust those.
which we can't
Newts.
sing on YouTube.
Yeah, no.
Crazy stuff.
Oh, it's
Who
that.
wants up next?
It's the trumpet or tuba theme.
No, it don't trust them, Newt over there.
Colston, parting words.
Me,
Party word.
I would say don't forget to have your pet spayed or neutered.
Thank you, Bob
Yeah.
Mark.
You're welcome.
Adam.
Well, for my parting words, I think I'd like to say personally, God bless and I love y'all. But maybe somebody would like to say something for parting words at the Minions of the Zoo.
A parting word?
Plethora.
Parting words at the Minions of the Zoo quiz.
Bye!
Bye, quiz. wait. Hold on. I gotta ask a question, quiz, really quickly.
Hold on. I don't have. I'm set up for head. Here you go.
All right.
Quiz.
He doesn't
Are
have
you
the
going to
answers.
update? Are you going to get an update anytime soon? We're on Windows 11. You should be Inquisitor 11 right now.
Nah. 11 sucks. It's powered by AI. It's like constantly breaking.
Dude, 11 is
Yes, and that's why you need to
horrible.
get it.
It's been giving me shit.
Yes. Hi,
Camel.
everyone.
Hello. Camel, parting words.
There are two types of people in this world: those that can extrapolate from incomplete data, and
Very nice. And I'll leave off with luck and victory are fickle sluts ready to belong to any that sees them. And with that,
Okay.
have a good night, all. The zoo is closed.
Good night.
Suck it!
This is when you people say good night.
Suck it!
go.
No, I'll do that at work. I mean, no.
Oh, now we know exactly what Tyr does for a living.
Well, he was in Nuts and Butts earlier, as we said. And
I thought it was nuts, 2 butts.
No, it's but
Tyr, you
No,
kind
that's
of
a
walked right into
different-
that one.
position. But since everyone seems to have said goodbye that wants to say goodbye, I'll click this, but it takes a couple moments. Now, suck it!